You
defeated
challenged
Episcopalian,
the champion, yes.
and then we went into the arena, below the arena, and we noticed, yes, that's who we defeated. After defeating her, we went to the inside the actual arena and below it, and then we noticed on television monitors as his minions. I can't remember the demon's name, but I remember the demon's name. On the television screen, he would tell us to submit.
Hellion. It took me a second.
Yeah, he just said it, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Hellion, on the television screens, he kept saying, "Bow before us, serve me," and we kind of refused to serve. We tried to, well, we actually we were trying to hint to pretend we were going to serve, but that didn't work. But that didn't work out because certain David was like, "No, we shall never kneel." So he kind of ruined the not plan because we couldn't really say it out loud. But then, so we were going through the bowels of the bowels of the arena below, and then we were going into an open area, and I think the gunslinger was in it, but we didn't know where he was. We heard his voice, right? Didn't he speak? Did we recognize his voice?
Yes, he called out to you.
Yes, but the room was open and we couldn't see anyone. And then, bink, same bat time, same bat station. See you in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've been battling already for a good bit, been fighting. But now we just seem like, and this gunslinger, just to give you an update, this gunslinger was like, we've seen him before, but he wasn't on a mission to come after us. But now he's been hired. There he is. So we've never seen him in action, but it's like, these two crews are going to meet, kind of, movie. What's going to happen when this team and this crew and this crew meet for the big battle? And we found out our old teammate hired him to kill us.
Well, correction, he didn't hire me directly. I accepted the bounty. You got to get it right.
Yeah, he put out a bounty on us, and then he accepted it. And we called him Monkey Boy, or Bella did.
Yeah, I'd nickname things. Sorry.
And plus, he was a monkey boy. It's not racist, though he always got offended by it.
Yeah, he didn't like it. He didn't like it.
He didn't like it at all.
He didn't like any of us, actually.
Okay, so you guys can orient yourselves to the map there. And when you do, you may as well click on your character first, because it is time to roll initiative.
Slow, Dante.
I thought I did.
still here? Did we lose?
Oh, sorry. I was getting everyone into initiative order there, and actually, I had just started talking, but I was muted.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Like, it's like awkward silence.
Dead air. Yep. No. So, yeah, it looks like Hemp is up first. You didn't actually recap what happened to get her up to this point, but she will. She'll have the opportunity to engage with the characters when she actually does that. But we had a chance to roleplay her into this position, so you've had a little time to get acclimated to what happened to your PC. Have you had any thoughts of what you'd like to do here in this round since you're up first?
For clarification, when I approached those key doors, did they like open up at all?
No. You tried to open them. You like waved your hand at it the way you saw the other figure do it, but the doors remain closed and locked. You kind of fiddled with it a little bit, and that all happened like a few minutes ago. Like you had some time to mess around with it and walk around in the room and stuff.
Then the explosions went.
Yes. First from far away and kind of like overhead, and then from nearby and much closer. And now you hear a bunch of shouting outside on the other side of the door.
I'm just gonna start beating the heck out of the door.
Okay.
Just like a lot of noise so that, hey,
Okay.
I'm in here and I can't get out.
That sounds good. Okay, so you begin beating on the door. It does not open, but you are making some noise. Alright, so we will move on in initiative order for now until you get brought into it with everyone else.
Where is the noise coming from? Which door? Or can we tell?
You can tell. Make a passive perception check just to see
Perception.
how well you pinpoint it.
And it will be okay. Perception.
Okay, very good. So it sounds like it's coming from a couple doors away. You hear something that sounds like something beating on the door and yelling from the other side. What is she yelling?
Help! I need somebody. Help! That's anybody. Help! Is she muted?
Well, that's not for you to decide. Hemp, what is Hemp yelling?
I'm trapped in here and I can't help. Somebody! Anybody?
Okay, so that's what you hear, Nicodemus.
Someone appeared. So, am I going?
You are going. It's your turn.
Okay. We did have downtime. Nothing was active because we were all healed up as we were moving along, right? So it's
yeah,
like
you guys were just you were walking down the hall. You opened this one door, and there were like black wolves in there with glowing red eyes. So you closed the door on them so they couldn't get out. And then when this door opened is when you heard the voice call out. You were addressed. Yeah, I was talking to you. Come on in. Stick your head out so I get a nice clean shot.
So first thing I'm gonna try to roll perception for the room.
Okay.
So if I can sense or alright, let's do that again. 28 for the room.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I guess it. Because you remember I got that +10 with the suit.
Now, if you are trying to pinpoint him, that's more than a passive. That's like an active. You have to spend a move action to
Okay.
pinpoint.
I was just trying to. I was basically just trying to. Actually, I was trying to just get a whole layout of the room. Just looking at the room.
Yeah, you can pretty much see everything you can see. So there are doors down there at the far east end and to the west as well.
Let me ask you this question.
You
With
see
the passive one I did, that 31, would that count as that passive, and I can make this one try to pinpoint him, the 28?
Yeah, that's fine. I was just
Okay.
asking you because he'd have to spend a move action on it. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, do that move action to do that, to try to pinpoint him.
Okay. Sounds like he's on the other side of the room, somewhere over here.
Okay. Angles. Alright. And then I basically tell everyone, gunslingers abound. Someone appears to be trapped in room second door down. Could be a trap. Be cautious. And then I cast divine favor.
Okay.
Then since I already used my move action, for now I will end turn.
So Bella, you shut the door on the strange wolves that you discovered in the room there,
Mm-hmm.
and you hear the cyberslinger calling out to you guys in the grand room ahead. Let me give you guys the full room description, even though Hemp can't quite see it yet, but she'll know for when she emerges then. To this level, the air of this room is warm and stuffy and buzzes with energy. Countless blinking lights, wriggling shapes, and unusual strings of writing scroll and wriggle across glass panels mounted on the walls, amid a dizzying array of buttons, switches, dials, wheels, levers, and other controls, the function of which one can only guess. 6 immense pillars, lined with glowing panels, support the ceiling 11 feet above, and a circular platform to the east sits under a slowly rotating, semi-transparent image of a curious contraption with long arms, one of which ends in what appears to be an immense, slowly spinning disc. Beyond this, 2 windows look out over a metal platform, which in turn looks out over an immense, damp cavern lit by brilliant beams of light emanating from unseen sources below and above. Rubble clutters the room's floor here and there, as if pieces of furniture were once affixed to the ground, but had long since been torn free, while to the northeast, the room's walls have buckled downward into a crumbled mass of devastation. Okay, so the platform in that description is another one of those holographic machines, holograph projectors there, which you might recognize from the other map. And then you see the rows of computer banks there. So, Bella, what do you do?
I am going to move up behind Nicodemus and make sure that my vibro scythe is on and ready to attack.
Okay.
In turn.
All right. So, Jennifer, what she just did was she readied an attack. So that's another important. It's an important distinction in Pathfinder. You can ready an action. It will take your standard action. And when you do that, you specify a trigger, like she ready to attack, meaning if something runs up to her, she's going to attack it. And anytime you ready an action, you move in initiative to just before the thing that triggers. Okay, And then the other option is to delay, say that nothing is happening, like your character is in a room by herself. You could say, I'm going to delay behind so-and-so in initiative order, and it would drop your character down in initiative. So that's just the important distinction is ready moves you before the triggering action, and delay moves you behind your specific point in initiative. And now you know. And now it is Dante's turn.
Alright, Dante's going to use a swift action to turn invisible. Marker. That one. And then he's going to, how high is the ceiling in this hallway again?
I believe these are 20 feet high. The platform is 10 feet up. That projector is what it was talking about. But all these cavern rooms are 20 feet tall.
Well, just in the hallway here. So 10
The
maybe?
halls are 10 feet.
Alright, Dante will, while invisible, I'm going to take the, run. I'm going to run.
11 feet, actually. Oddly enough, 11 feet.
So, run is 4 times my movement speed, so that'll give me...
Well, you
My
have to do
brains.
that in a straight line, so unless you don't have any straight lines.
Oh, I didn't see
You'd
the
have to
straight
turn.
line part.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Hustle is the one I meant, sorry. So, move twice in a single round. So, I'll get 10, 20 to get up on the ceiling. I'll, rotate myself to, I forgot the rotate button.
Is he invisible too?
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. I'm on the ceiling now. So, that's 20,
Hello, Richie.
30, 40, 50, 60. Why am I counting in?
Tens? Yeah, why are you doing that?
I don't know. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
It's only a dwarf.
Oh, and I'll stealth while I'm doing this because it's part of a move action. And I'm moving, so I get a plus 20 to this roll because I'm invisible. So 46.
Okay, very good.
45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. I got right up to the door with my double move. I'm on the ceiling, invisible, hanging like a vampire.
Okay, very
And
good.
that's my turn. Also, my scent ability, if I do wind up for some reason passing within 5 feet of something, even if it's invisible, I do know its location. That's only if it's within 5 feet, though.
Okay.
I already know he's in the room because he was yelling at us.
Yep. You already know he was in the room.
Alright, and that was it for my turn.
I guess by the description, it makes it sound like you can see outside the whole thing out here. So I guess I'll open it up. At least now, because the several of the doors all slide open at once.
Several, right?
Yes.
I just noticed... Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
So let me... I'll open it up, I guess, where you can see out that way a little bit. And then if you go out towards the end, you can see out. So this is the kind of like overlook part from the description. So This is where it overlooks out onto this cavern area out here. So the room, we technically stop back here. Okay, so when the door pops open, you see what appears to be a two-headed mountain giant there that's laughing. Welcome to the party! And,
Sound like you're kind of person, Bella.
she's like swinging.
Oh, that was you. Okay, I couldn't find it. Oh, that one. Okay, I remember from earlier. I was looking on the other side, like, I don't see her. Where is she?
Yeah, she's like swinging some hooked chains around and stuff. And the door opened here where the wolves were as well, so they are just behind you in the hallway. And then the door to this room slid open as well. And you see what appears to be an array of figures in there.
Oh, behind us. Maybe they're statues. Oh, they're mannequins. That's what they are. Let the door out. Yeah. You muted again? Okay, just making sure.
Nope, I was just making sure everybody was in the tracker. Okay. So all those doors slide up, so revealing these armored figures, aka robots. And they're all pointing laser rifles down the hall at you. This door slides open, and those black wolves are there. Behind door number 3, you see the mountain giant. Oh, that's me! She comes pouncing out. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smelled something that would be fun to rip its guts out and chew on for a little while. You'll have to guess as to whom she was referring. Okay.
Dante covered his mouth so he doesn't try and correct her and give away his position.
I smell the blood. Something.
Okay, so the wolf comes running out, which is going to trigger Sir Andalen's readied action, because of course he had his soul blade ready.
His soul blade.
Yeah.
So famous blade in America.
Yep. Tank. Confound it! They're made of sturdy material. So he hacks into it, but he's warning you that it has he didn't hit it as hard as he was expecting it to. And when he hits it, actually, it slices it open, and there's like a shower of sparks, and you see there's like circuitry and wiring poking out from beneath the fur. And it makes a bite at him, which he is able to deflect. And the next one goes over to attack Denvaya, but misses. Giant moves out. Alright, so Denvaya is going to 5 foot back, and she'll blast it with her Triax 30 ion pulse rifle. Zot! The air supercharges in front of her, and you feel the hair on your arms stand up as she blasts it with a pulse of ion energy. Round 2. Okay, so Hemp, so you heard all of that that was going on just on the other side of your door there. You hear figures running around, screaming, yelling, shooting.
I would like to prepare a spiritual weapon to as my door is open.
Okay. We'll go ahead and reveal you on the map. Since they figured out where you were. Go ahead.
I would like to cast it about 20 around here.
Okay, your door is not open yet, so you could actually cast it in the room with you if you want until it opens.
No, I'm gonna hold off and wait till it does open.
Okay, well, you can ready it if you want.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you readied an action. And as you do that, you hear a laughing coming from... You guys all hear laughing coming from around the corner. Today must be my lucky day. Looks like it's time for a little bit of payback. As a half-orc steps into view in the hallway there, and he sees you, Bella, and he starts foaming and spitting from the mouth. I knew we'd meet again. Let me introduce you to my teeny tiny friend. And he holds up a giant chainsaw and he pulls at the cable.
It's just getting interestinger and interestinger.
Is this the one that I knocked out at the bar?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Just punch him again.
It is. I'll show you the picture again. It actually is posing picture.
That's good art.
That is a nice piece, isn't it? So that's the same figure. And he's actually just leaning through the doorway. I had to have him step out for dramatic effect. He's still
Okay.
poking his head
In the
out.
doorway.
Yeah.
Go in there, throw a grenade and then close the door.
Well, you notice all the doors that they came out of that opened did not close at the end of the round.
Okay.
They're all
Control
staying
panel.
open. All right, so Sir Indalen will follow up with a full attack, though he expended his sonic blade last round. He'd have to recharge it. He hits for 1. Okay, he only does 1 point because of its defenses. But he does enough to hack away from all the fur, and it like falls away from it, revealing a robotic dog beneath it.
Yummy.
Let me show you a picture. Okay, well apparently I don't have a picture loaded up for that. So let me make one right quick. Pull that over. go. Looks something like
Oh.
that.
Oh wow. That's those two, right?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of looks like oh man. Oh. I'm trying to remember the old cartoon that had dog designs like that. On the face, at least. Can't remember it.
Like Voltron or something?
Yeah.
It's like a Voltron wolf bot. Yeah.
Exactly. That's it. I couldn't remember. I like something I can't remember. What was it? It looks so familiar.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which... yeah, he probably should have moved. I forgot to have everybody fire last round, so we'll do that right quick. Okay, so the armored figures here in this room open fire with their lasers. Okay, got a crit on Sir Dalen.
Oh.
Well, it's only doing double damage. Fortunately, you guys,
okay.
with your EBA armor, pretty well protected. So it's 17 points, which his armor will take up 10, so he only takes 7 points. And the first one. And miss. And he is actually going to catch all the shots.
Oh wow.
Because he is the main one right there.
The door. Yeah.
And the last one is going to hit him and do 1 point. Okay, so his armor soaks up most of it. And that should have happened last round, so okay, I was just catching up.
Okay.
Nicodemus!
Nicodemus casts invisibility. And then moves with his rifle 5, 15, 20, 25. Move to here so I can look around the corner. And I look over here. I do just a passive perception to see if I can see around the corner. If I see anything, I just do a perception check.
Okay, do it.
38. I didn't do the plus 10.
Okay.
And then my companion cast basically gives me shield for plus 4 to my, which gives me 25 AC.
Okay, so you're gonna see him right there.
Okay. Intent.
Bella Espada.
Oh, well, I guess I will greet my friend who's waiting for me around the corner. And that was what I wanted. I'll go ahead and hit him. Hello. And then slash with my vibroblade on my scythe.
Awa.
So he's like hiding inside the doorway with the chainsaw posed over his head, getting ready to hack at you.
Well, I got a 31. What did he get?
He did not get a 31. Oh, he actually had to start his chainsaw this round, so he doesn't get to attack you yet. So that hits.
No one deserves a chainsaw except for Ash, and you are not Ash.
So you hack into him, and he like foams and spits at you. Ah, more!
Did you miss me?
I have a quick question. Did we identify that giant already, haven't we?
It's a mountain giant.
Okay. We did ID it before when we first met.
You guys have fought a
encountered it.
few mountain giants. If you remember,
Gotcha.
that's what had Bella captured at one point.
That's right.
So they're immune to cold, fire, and poison.
Okay.
They have damage resistance, which can't be bypassed by anything. So they're actually pretty sturdy.
Oh, wow.
Aside from that, they're big and strong, and they hit with big weapons.
Gotcha.
And they can also see invisible.
That's good. I wonder when I'm like, did you see me or did you say that too? Oh boy. Before I turned invisible, so.
So Dante, what do? You hear a voice calling for help from behind the door down below you.
Dante will attempt to open the door like we've been opening all the other doors, tapping the little pad.
Okay, this
Here
one appears to be locked. It doesn't open.
Okay, well, I'm invisible. I might as well try to pick the lock. That doesn't break my invisibility, so...
No. Do you have an access key?
We have the key.
Yeah, we did have keys.
I can't remember who had the key though. Is it either me or
Do you
Bella?
have the access key written on your character sheet?
I didn't have it. It was...
Okay.
Bella,
I'm
was you-
sure I didn't have it either.
I think it was Nicodemus, but I did run over him. If I was going to go... I didn't say I was doing that. Oh.
You can start
I've
picking
got-
the lock, though.
Yeah.
Good job. She can see
Yeah.
you.
Well, I also have 40 feet of movement. Could I just run over, snatch it, go, Nicodemus, give me the key, and go back?
Well, this is 20 feet up, and he's invisible, so
Oh.
you don't know exactly where he is at the moment.
True. And I'm invisible, so there's just a voice coming from 20 feet high in the ceiling.
Yeah, well, you had to come down to try to open the door, so you had to come
Yeah.
down to the door.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just pick it instead of trying all this nonsense.
Okay.
Alright, so +2 to disable device. I get another +1 to picking locks. Disable devices up here. I don't know where I'm looking. Wow, that's a 3 on the die. I didn't add in the +2, so that would be 22.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Does not open.
+17 to that roll. Oh well. Dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
That they
You've
do.
been rolling. That's 2 sessions in a row you're rolling bad on that disable.
Yeah. Well, my other roll earlier was a roll.
That's not his. I'm talking about the disabled. Remember, well, never mind. We were trying to disable it, and then I was assisting you because you're better at it.
He's not very
Yeah.
good at it.
My numbers say I'm good at it. The dice say I'm not.
And then like 31 and like you got 17, like 20.
It's been,
Oh,
yes,
well. Oh well, I think that's my turn.
underwhelming so far. Unfortunately. Okay, more laser fire from down the hallway there. And that time, Sir Indalen only took 1 shot and his armor soaked it up. Alright. The dog bot attacks. Misses with a bite. Misses with the claws. Misses with the slam. Okay. Missed him. He's able to fend it off. This one's going to attack Denvaya. His AC is actually not quite as solid. Miss. One claw. One slam. And an attempt at a grab, and she's grabbed. Okay, so she gets clawed and slammed, and then grabs her. Alright, so she takes 23 altogether, minus 14 from her armor, because she actually has her EBA armor on.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys noticed that. Yeah. So it soaks up the bulk of it, but she is grabbed. We'll put the grapple symbol on her. Okay. 5-foot step. Fee fi fo fum. Dog boy or humanoid? Which one do I want to suck the marrow from? We'll start with dog boy. And it swings its chain at you, Dante. What's his AC?
AC is 20.
Okay, so it hooks you with its grappling hook. Well, it hits you anyway. For 13 points. And it attempts to wrap you up. It might have. What's your CMD?
23.
Okay, you got a chain wrapped around your arm. Thou art grappled.
Well, I'm no longer waiting to deal with the giant.
Okay, so she is going to... Well, if she does that, she's going to put herself in the middle of everything. She'll just move over to there and take another shot with her ion rifle. And that one's going to miss. It's able to jump out of the way. Okay, round 2. Okay, Hemp. So you hear the sounds of violence just thumping on the other side of your door now.
I have a really bad idea.
Okay.
Those
We
are
like
the best
bad
kind of ideas.
Go ahead.
Really, really bad.
Aiming at the panel, I'm going to create water.
Oh, okay.
Did you say create water?
That is what she said.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's compressing the sound a little bit. When it hits that certain volume, I think that's what's happening.
Oh, your mic. Oh, so you might want to adjust your mic positioning just
Yeah.
a little bit because he says you're clipping out. Okay, so a shower of sparks fly from the panel. And the door slides open. And you see a big two-headed giant standing there on the other side, which doesn't seem to notice you at the moment because it's holding a chain that is seemingly attached to nothing in midair. So you see a whole lot of nothing, though. You do see a red-haired woman there just around the corner, engaged in melee with something in the room adjacent to you.
If Hemp's like regretting opening the door, seeing the troll. I'm sorry. And I think create water's a third action, so I don't think there's anything else I can do except maybe move.
Yeah, you can move if you want to. There's a bigger picture of the mountain giant.
Regretting a lot of life choices now. Moving diagonally, that's going to cost 10 feet of movement, correct?
Yeah, so with this mountain giant, it's going to have reach. Let me get my counter set. So moving through any of these squares, it's going to provoke, because it has 10-foot reach. But it is currently holding a chain, so it does not swing at you. Is that in turn for Hemp?
I was going to move one more square.
Okay. That's good.
And now it'll end my turn.
Okay. Alright, so the half-giant comes swinging his chainsaw wildly at you, Bella. Looks like one hit, maybe two hits. What's your current AC?
Oh, hold on. It is 23.
Oh, okay, two hits then. And he's like foaming at the mouth and yelling and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Okay, low dice roll. That's good. So 27 points from the first one. And you're going to deduct your armor hardness first. So it's minus 4 points. So 23 points. Okay. And the second one is 33 points. And minus your 4 is 28.
Ouch.
Yep, he hacked at you with a chainsaw, and he is now laughing about it. Okay, seeing that the chain is attached to something there, he is going to open fire. With his frickin' laser.
As long as it's not a shark with a frickin' laser.
Alright. Looks like 2 hits. What's your touch AC?
Touch 14. Do I get in? I don't know if I get any bonuses for being invisible.
Yeah, you do. You would get the standard bonus. Let's look at my condition cards, which I finally found after the cat had pushed them under the desk. You gain +2, I guess. No, no, that's just to hit. Yeah, you don't get any bonuses to AC. You just have concealment. So you still have concealment. So 50% chance, mischance on both of those. Okay, so should have hit, but he missed because you're invisible. Because of the concealment. Pew pew.
Awesome.
Alright, so Sir Dalen is going to charge up his blade and hack into this this bot dog in front of him. So he'll just do the one attack. Slowly whittling it down. And he needs to... he's going to start backing his way down the hallway here. He needs to put some distance between him and all those guys with lasers. Nicodemus, what do you do?
Alright, Nicodemus, with his swift action, he's going to pronounce judgment. Give him a +2 to hit. Then Nicodemus is actually gonna cast, basically, he's going to cast Channel Vigor to give himself haste.
Oh,
and then,
okay.
He got the different ways he could use it, but I always use it for haste. He can enhance like different things, like aspects of himself, physical or bonuses to like perception or something. I'm doing physical, and he will move to right here.
Okay.
Right there. Trying to see. Well, he's 10 feet, right? Let me move right here.
Yeah, it has a 10-foot reach. But while it is holding the chain, it is not provoking.
Okay. Oh, okay. And as long as let's see, line. It's weird how all these objects, I can't.
Mm-hmm. They're like, that's why they're like that.
Actually, I moved it right here. I moved it right here instead.
You have to use your ruler to
Pointer?
see. Yeah.
Yeah, the pointer. Yeah, I've never done that. Where's the ruler? Actually, is it under the pointer? Well.
Yeah. So you have
select move hand.
Select move. So if you move down to the ruler.
The ruler.
Little ruler looking thing. Yeah.
I see it now. Slap the center. No. Got it. So you would click on one of those, huh? Corner to corner.
Yeah, corner to corner.
And then move. Okay. All right, I'll move right there. Enter. Thing about Inquisitor, it takes a while to get buff, but come down to slinging.
He's like, yeah, just don't die, guys. Okay, Bella. So you got hacked into. What do? You also see a small DB running up behind you. That does not appear to be hostile anyway. Not towards you at the moment.
Well, she does not allow that to distract her, because she's going to do a full attack on being that here.
Okay.
It's got to bring the pain. The power. Bring the pain. 2 men enter. Or 2 women enter.
Yeah, 32. The other one's 15. So
okay.
No, it didn't hit.
32 will hit. Yes, thank you for reading me the results. That will help speed things up.
And I never know how to read the damage because it's got damage and damage too. So
it's 19 plus 7 points slashing, so you can read it just like that. Though technically they would combine together, which is, I guess, the cool thing about having the same damage type.
Right.
Yep. All right, you hack into him. That's his blood-curdling scream. He seems to like it.
Oh, so you like the pain.
Nothing intelligible seems to be emerging from his mouth at this time. Dante, you are grappled. So you had your thieves' tools in one hand, and I guess you had to stow your gun. What did you do with your gun?
I mean, I guess he would have just kind of set it down beside him.
Okay.
And in this situation, he'll just drop the thieves' tools because he doesn't need them anymore.
Right.
He can pick them up later if he's alive, and picks the rifle back up.
Okay. Now, since you're grappled, you can only use one-handed weapons at this time.
Oh, this is true. Aha, joke's on you, I can use a no-handed weapon. I could bite the chain and break my teeth.
That is true.
I could do that.
Now, you can make an escape attempt with just a straight CMB check, or you can make an escape at artist attempt. Or if you have some other way of escaping, you may do that as well.
I mean, I can do escape artist. It's is it an action or a full
Yeah,
round,
it's your standard action. Yeah.
All right. Boop.
That's a good roll. We'll see if it's high enough.
You do not escape.
Ah.
You seemed as though you were going to say something.
Part of that was I had a 24 hiding on the ceiling, but I did also walk down the wall to get to that door, so I was back to being easily visible.
Yeah, well,
I was
yeah.
not hiding behind anything anymore.
That's correct. You were not.
Well, I don't know if I can. Nope, I can't move. So,
Wait, it was towards him.
no, it just says cannot move under the grappled condition.
Yep, cannot move.
Yep, well, I'm still invisible because I didn't attack or anything, so...
That's true.
At the very least, to everyone else, I have the concealment stuff, so... That's what I'll have to stick with.
That is true. You are still concealed. You guys may not remember the mountain giants. You've run into them a few times.
Yes, and my solution last time was to shoot it one time in the head. But I can't shoot it because my gun's rifle.
We'll do a short refresher here since Hemp is new. She hasn't seen mountain giants before. These are actually a little bit different from what you might have seen in her home plane. Mountain giants are hulking, muscle-bound behemoths that, according to some, are the creation of Coalition Lone Star genetics experiments in an attempt to bring out humankind's primal instincts and powers. But no one knows if that's actually true or not. Mountain giants are easily provoked and always fight with unrestrained ferocity. They enjoy conflict and are utterly ruthless in combat. Most matters are black and white. Kill or be killed, hunt or starve. They've been known to literally tear a person apart limb from limb for startling them or for walking in on their lair. These brutes regard any intrusion of their lair as an act of aggression and respond accordingly. If they are or were human, they're also cannibals because most mountain giants eat whatever they kill, whether it be an animal or a human.
Yum.
On the field of combat, where satisfying one's hunger is not the issue, the brutes will eat part of their opponents, a symbolic gesture of devouring one's foes.
Let's keep it a symbol rather.
So they do have some minor psionic abilities, such as being able to detect invisible creatures. So that is how Dante found him in the position he is in. Okay, so these guys are going to continue firing.
Pew pew pew.
Yep. Pew, pew, pew. Takes 1 hit this time. His armor soaks it up. Alright. Botweiler moves forward and attacks. Miss, miss. Miss. Miss, miss. And 1 slam. 1 point we'll get through. The armor's holding pretty sturdily there. And same down here for Dimbaya. Oops, I thought the, darn it. That was supposed to be the bot version, the dog version. There we go. Alright, so she's going to get hit for a few points as it maintains the grapple. Alright, the mountain giant attempts to maintain its grapple. I believe you said you were a 23, is that right, for your CMD?
Yes.
Okay, so it maintains, and it is going to pull you over and take a bite. So it snatches you off the wall.
Oh.
Yum yum. And it takes a bite for 8 points, but I think only 1 point is going to get through your armor. You have DR2, I believe, don't you?
Yep, and hardness 5.
Yep. So 1 point. So it's not quite able to penetrate your armor. Got to crack.
Get some teethus marks in you.
Got to crack the shell. It starts like shaking you violently in the air.
And the best part is, to everyone else, they're just seeing the chain rattle and her shaking nothing and biting nothing. It's like a weird mime show.
The chain is a ghost. It's floating. The chain is a ghost chain.
All right, so she is able to escape from the bot. And move over to there. That is going to provoke as she moves by, but it misses. Okay, so she is coming closer to the rest of the group there. Round 4. Okay, so Hemp, so you find yourself in a big room with all these strange characters running about. Unfortunately, nothing looks familiar to you at the moment. What does she do?
I have no idea what the alignment is with everyone as far as like, are you guys friends? Are you foes?
Mm-hmm.
And all I am is like super intimidated by this mountain giant. I think I'm going to cast Holy Smite.
Ooh, okay.
You say holy smoke?
I mean, 420, so I can't.
She said, smite. Holy smite.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't say holy smoke. Let's see.
See, what's the area of effect on that? Oh, there you go. 20-foot burst. Okay.
boy!
My apologies to Dante, but since I don't know that you're there.
It's okay. It's one of the few times he's taken actual damage since he's gotten down here.
Yep. That's still not quite big enough. Hold on. Okay. Do you want roughly about there just to blast the mountain giant then?
Yes, please.
Okay. Alright, so only evil and neutral characters are harmed by the spell. Does 1d8 points of damage per 2 caster levels. Maximum 5d8. Looks like it rolled a 19. So 19 to each evil creature. And it causes it to become blinded for 1 round. Successful will save reduces damage to half and negates the blinded effect. Okay. Oh, okay. It failed its save.
Nice.
Put that on the... Oops. Wrong map.
So is it any type of neutral or just true neutral?
Any type of neutral.
It looks... I'll have to roll my will save to half that.
Yeah, make a will save if you're caught in it.
I am so sorry.
You don't know. That's the game.
Exactly.
It only does half damage to creatures who are neither good nor evil and you're not blinded.
Oh, okay, so I still take normal half.
Yeah, both you guys failed your saves against it too. Yeah, so you just take half of the 19, so it'd be 9 points.
Just for Asmo's will.
Yeah, so when that happens, there, Nicodemus, you feel the will of Pharasma jolting you back to your cause. You feel the touch of your goddess in a way that you've not felt since coming here.
To this plane.
Yep.
With meaning that I'm not blinded or I'm still blinded?
No, you're not blinded.
Okay.
It is blinded. The giant is blinded, so we're going to put a big old... big old blinded symbol on it. Dink.
Protects us. Wants us to pronounce judgment.
And then I'm also going to...
Okay.
Hang on a second. 5... Move my character? And I'll end my turn with that.
Okay. Takes us back to Chainsaw Boy. He's swinging wildly at Bella. And he missed you.
Nice.
Don't worry, I won't miss. Stepping around the corner, the cyberslinger draws his guns on you, Bella. One, 2 hits and 1 miss. So you actually see him, he puts away his laser pistol and he draws a couple revolvers that he fires at you.
Old school.
So he took 2 hits. First one is for 8 points. And the second one is for 12 points. Blunt and piercing. So you're going to take 4 and 8 respectively. So you always subtract your DR from your armor. But you're being assaulted from all sides there. Yeah, so this guy runs out. He might have scared you, Hemp. And he's like firing this loud boomstick in your ear, and it doesn't seem to be paying any attention to you. All right. Try that with me. Sir Andalen comes running around the corner. He's only going to get one swipe though, and his blade is not charged, but he hits. Oh, for a good 12. Ah! Damn you, Cyber Knight! I shall lay all evil low. Nicodemus.
Nicodemus looks up, whispers Farazra's name, and with a swift action gets Bane against the giant, and gonna do rapid shot and a hasted shot at her with Bane. So that'll be, and it's point blank and enveloping fire, since I have he's in fight. The dog boy's right beside him. It'll be a +5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay. Here we go. Shot. This is electricity.
Okay.
I still had that set from before, +8.
Nice. Oh, wait, you haven't rolled yet. There you go.
28 and 29 for the first.
Okay. Yeah, those will both hit.
And,
Good rolls.
and then I'll do the haystack one too. Go ahead and roll that one.
So you shoot it, like the second shot hits it like in the back of the head, and it like stumbles. And the third shot blows its head clean off.
Oh! One of the heads or both?
Yeah, one of the heads. Doesn't blow both of them up.
Okay. Alright. So
just one, and it starts to teeter.
And then 16.
And it falls on Dante. Make a reflex save, Dante, to avoid getting crushed. Okay, so you step out of the way.
Dice. Why? I have numbers above 10. I know it. They exist on these dice.
Well, that was good enough. You survived. You got out of the way. You're back on your feet. No longer grappled.
Is she just stunned, or is she still...
No, she's
alive?
Dead. Her head is gone.
Okay.
Yeah. There, big red X appears.
Alright, I can say all hit her, because I can't shoot anybody else from here, so...
Okay.
I'll intern.
Bella.
And I'm visible.
Okay.
I'm gonna full round attack on the chainsaw guy again.
Go for
my
it.
character, so
I got 36. I got 20.
Ooh, you got an at 20. And you got a 33 to confirm. Oh boy, that looks like a crit. Holy shit.
Nice.
Bye.
Well, he gets those crits, don't he?
That looks like a crit, yep.
Kind of like a deja vu moment for him, huh?
Was it an uppercut?
I'm gonna do an uppercut with my scythe.
He's vulnerable to the uppercuts.
Okay, so you take your scythe and you sling it up, and it like slashes through his face, and it's like his face is completely sliced in half, and he looks at you, and he yells, and blood and spit just spray all over you, and he's still standing there waving his chainsaw at you.
And
Oh,
I'm
wow.
just waving my hand bye. Bye-bye.
Dante, what do you do?
Now that I'm finally finally free, I'm going to turn to look at the other slinger. And I'm just gonna casually measure. Right now I'm 40 feet, so I'll move to about here. One moment.
Dante.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. I'm going to take a shot at him. Now that I'm still invisible within 30 feet, I can trigger sneak attack.
Okay.
Against touch, 28 to hit.
That hits.
So 31 damage. I calculated that.
Okay, so you hit him with your shot, and he recoils from the bullet hitting him, but he's still up.
And I'm visible now.
And you're visible now.
But on the plus side, the weapon that put this big hole in the man, Hemp, was a lot quieter than the other ones.
That's true.
They're all still terrifying.
Oh, and not only that, but what you would probably view as a werewolf with a giant musket had just appeared out of thin air.
With fire!
And that'll end my turn. Actually, I'm going to use a swift action to go back invisible. Because I didn't use my swift action.
Okay.
So the werewolf appeared and disappeared instantly.
Oh!
That has to be terrifying for her.
It is.
Whoa.
Okay, so some of the bots move out into the hall and open fire. One misses Bella, the other one hits Surandalen from behind. His armor is going to soak up most of it. Okay. Maya gets bitten again, but not grappled, fortunately. Okay. You killed the giant. Alright, and she's going to try to... Well, actually, she'll just get cover in the doorway here. That'll work for her. Take a shot at this thing. Zot. And that is going to miss its touch AC even. Okay, round 5. All right. So let's go ahead and take our mid-session break, and then we'll come back and pick up here with round 5.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll take a break for 5 minutes, and then come back so you can refill your drink, run to the bathroom, let the dogs, cats out, vice versa.
All right.
All right. Back in 5.
See you then.
back. I have returned.
Welcome back.
To the fray. That giant went down a little bit. I was like, ooh, that was...
Is Dom back too?
Yeah.
My next thing was I was going to use the Ring of the Ram. I was reading up on it. It gives you a free bull rush if they're within 30 feet of you. With a plus 17 CMB.
Good. Might be hard to do that on the giant though. Some of the big things they have really good CMDs.
Yeah, but it was my only other option.
Don't you have a
Besides-
pistol for times like that when you're up close and personal?
Yes, but I don't have it programmed in because I'm always using my rifle.
This is my rifle.
Yep. There's no time like the present.
So quick question,
Yes.
Jamie. Would Hemp be aware of like what half elves are, or
Yes,
would
of
it
course.
just be elf? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, she would know. You know, whatever she knew from her playing, you know, she would recognize elves, and she would recognize a giant as well. Maybe not this particular variant, and this one was even mutated beyond that, with the two heads and all.
Also, I'm going to be a little bit of a stir. The scythe is the weapon of Pharasma's enemy. What's her Urgatoa?
That's true. But it doesn't mean everybody that has a scythe is Urgathoa, but yeah.
Yeah, but it might make her even more nervous.
That's true.
There's already a lot of nervous things around here.
Let's make it feel even better.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Is Dawn back as well?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, very good. All right, well, let's go ahead and pick up with our round 5 then. So we are
Five.
in media race.
Like,
Hemp has escaped from the confines of her room and finds herself surrounded by all sorts of bizarre creatures, though you do see the armored figures come marching down the hall, and them you recognize from everything that you endured since you arrived in this building.
To the half elf, I'd like to first interact and ask, Hale, are you on the side of the mouth of Hellion or on the side of Jebediah?
I fight for the cause of Psyscape and the order of the Cyber Knights, bringing truth, justice, and peace to all the land, he says in between swings.
like, all right, Captain America.
Good enough for me. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon against robot guys, because fuck them.
Okay.
They're really mean. Oh, fat load of good that did.
Okay, let's get you a spiritual weapon out. Which one did you want to target first?
Number 1.
Okay.
Let's bring out my tiny dagger.
Oops.
I was
And
Step, step.
I'm going to set it so you can move it around if you need to. There you go.
Oh, he's still alive, huh?
Let's see. Did you roll an attack roll with that? Go ahead and roll a D20 for that. Or I think we made you a button for it, didn't we?
Oh, you know what? I think we did. 1 sec.
This can be my...
Do that. Do it. There we go.
Ooh, very good. Okay.
She's just gonna be like, ha!
Okay, very good. Well, those will both hit. Ka-tang, ka-tang. The metal man staggers backward. He points his strange wand at you.
Ooh, have a wand?
Well, to her it's a wand. To you it's a gun.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm like, wow, he has magic? Like, whoa, what are we doing?
No, that was for her. Okay, so the half-orc, despite his head being sliced open, and you can see like his eyeballs are sliding out of place, and his brain is cut in half, and there's like a copious blood spurt, like Kurosawa. Well, not Kurosawa style, because he didn't have huge blood spurts, but Kill Bill style, we'll say, just fountain of blood just spraying all over you, Bella, and he is still swinging.
Mm.
He comes lunging forward with his chainsaw. You're going to take one hit. The second one is deflected. So she gets hit for 33 points slashing damage. You'll take your 4 points of DR off of that for 29 total. So the cyberslinger ducks around the corner and he says, Archie-bots, destruct code 1A, 1B, destruct, variant.
See what the range is.
And he opens a door. Oops, I didn't mean to disappear him. He opens a door at the far side of the room there. Seren Dalen says, what do you want him to do?
Attack the bots in Dalen.
I shall not run from these cowardly mechanical beings! And he 5 foot forward, makes a full attack on the bots. 28 and 25 will hit. We'll have him help out with the one that Hemp is attacking. He slashes the same one there. Doing a minimal amount of damage, unfortunately. He's not great against hard bots. Nicodemus, what do you do?
Okay, Nicodemus. Let's see how far that is. 5, 10, 15, Okay, good. Alright, Nicodemus, 5 foot steps through here. He's going to use a swift action, change his bane from giant to... I guess he wasn't he human?
Who is he? Who are you referring to?
The gunslinger.
Yes, he's human with cybernetics.
And he's gonna shoot electricity at him. Rapid shot with haste, so he gets 3 shots at him.
Okay.
But my bonuses will be a little different because he's not flanked, so it'll be +7, +4. Gotcha. All right, let's take a shot at him. Let's see. Boom. For touch. Let's say +7, +4. Boom. Ooh.
Ooh, we got a crit
Ooh.
there.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
With a 29. Ooh. That's not even. That's so lovely. So the first one is 24. The second one is 36. With a 29 could confirm. With the damage would be 48. Oh, and then. Hold on. I'm gonna do 40-10 for the Bane. Or. Yeah. 40-10 for Bane. 15 more. So. Total of 17, 48.
Okay, so you snipe him down. So tell us how he falls.
The electricity shoots him right in the head. Ah, like just shaking and shaking and shaking, and then he's against the wall, stuck. His head's like electrically stuck to the wall, just trembling because he's part metal too.
Right. And you see his gun slips out of his grasp, but his hand is stuck in a permanent final act of defiance. His finger frozen in a permanent clawed middle finger bird shooting at you as he dies on his feet. Sir Andalen sees it and he nods.
I guess
Warrior's death.
He didn't even need the other shot. Let's see. No, I can't see anybody else. So
No, yeah, the crit took him out. The crit.
Yeah. Intern, because I had one more shot, but I can't see anyone to shoot.
Bella, what do you do? So the orc's head is split open. He's spraying blood all over you, still swinging his chainsaw wildly.
I guess I'm gonna hit him again with a full round.
Can't be much left of him.
Just die already. Hit him with 24 and 23.
Okay, so that will be enough to just like slice him in half, and his upper torso flops to the ground, still holding his chainsaw. You must know, and the legs just like run into the wall and then slump forward, and it all finally stops moving. Chainsaw's still running though.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, okay.
He was massacred. But I'm bummed, right?
So I only got to use the first attack, right?
Yes.
Alright. I really feel like these robots are about to blow up. So, nobody shouts code like that, like, whatever. And at what point am I dying? Like, what are my numbers when I'm dying?
Your negative constitution.
Are you that hurt?
Oh, yeah. So 16?
Yeah, she's pretty chopped up.
Oh, okay.
So would it be negative 16 and then I would die?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at negative 17, you would be dead.
I'm gonna 5 foot step and hit this guy next to me.
Okay.
No, I can't. I just did a thing. Never mind. I'm going back to where I was.
No, you can. You can 5-foot step between attacks, so it's fine.
I don't want to get closer to him.
Waiting for you to do that. Okay, that's fine. That's up to you.
I'm just gonna wait my next turn, and then if he didn't blow me up. Okay, in turn.
Okay. I'll show you the picture of the mysterious chainsaw, though. It looks a little different in the artwork. Okay.
I want it.
Pick it up. Mine.
Dante, what do you do?
Dante, seeing how hurt Bella is and hearing that weird code, he's got pretty high craft mechanical, so he's probably making the same assumption as Bella, and he's going to just run over and attempt to grab Bella and spider walk up the wall to get away from them. Because he said it's 20 feet high.
Okay, it is 20 feet high. Okay, so you can move over and start moving above her head and then pick her up. Is probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, Dante goes, come on, Bella. And invisible hands grab you and start pulling you up. And I'm using my full turn to do all that and get as far as I possibly can up.
Well, because you have to pick her up, you're going to have to stop at picking her up. So you're essentially just 10 feet up on the wall right now. So you can do your full movement next round, because you had to move over to her and pick her up.
Okay.
So you guys are 10 feet up.
I'll try. Can I at least try and get her higher than me, so I'm on the
lower end? You can make a CMD check if you want to reposition her. She's pretty big and heavy.
He is 7 feet, though.
It's true.
I don't know how strong he is, though.
I'm up 14 strength. I'm above average.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, that's solid. Yeah, it's solid.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
well, I'll let you do it. I mean, you can position her on the reposition on the far side. We'll say you did a reposition, and unless she's going to fight you, I mean, you can just move her over there.
No, I trust Dante, so I know he likes to go invisible.
And I did call out to her.
So this is y'all's X-Men maneuver where he runs over on the wall and grabs her and swings her to the other side.
That's more special.
I was actually more thinking literally he's standing sideways on the wall and holding her up above him, so if there's an explosion below, he's blocking part of it.
Okay, that's very valiant of you.
No.
Well, he's less hurt than her.
He's my buddy.
No.
Okay, what is Hemp's CMD, her combat maneuver defense? Because these all-purpose heavy bots are now trying to grab her. They stowed their laser rifle at the side and are walking forward with their hands and arms extended.
And D as in dog?
Yes.
19.
19. Okay, that's pretty good. And that is going to be good enough to avoid that. Does she have a melee weapon out or anything?
She had her Morning Star out.
Okay, so that's going to provoke as he tries to grab you. So if you like, you can get a free attack with your Morning Star.
I mean, why not?
Okay, so it recoils off of its armor. But you don't drop it as it shakes violently in your hands. It's very sturdy armor. Okay, number 2. He tries to grab
Sir and Dalen.
Sir and Dalen, yes. He is going to fail. provoke as well. He's just going to make a stab with his vibro knife. Oh, man, why do they have to show the roll that you're not using? Is that nice juicy nat 20 down there at the bottom? Okay, so 16 is actually not going to penetrate its armor. So he gets a slash and clang as well. And even a whoosh. Okay. Alright, these guys are trying to grab Dinvaya. And she gets grabbed. Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
She has her armor on, though. Okay. So this guy walks down just beneath you guys. Dante. Or just beneath the floating Bella, rather.
Ruh-roh.
The dogs are in still full attack mode. So Dinvaya takes some damage from a bite. Okay. Actually, she will use her Artificer's Touch on it, which does damage to mechanical things, so it will take that damage directly. Actually, let's make that on the damn wolf, because it's been chewing her up. Okay. Alright, Hemp, so the strange armored men are trying to grab you. And you seem to have found some people that are fighting against those armored men, at least that much you know. And there's a red-headed woman floating in the air now, as though lifted aloft by some invisible force.
Wow, romantic music is playing.
Yes, and a chainsaw running.
So it would be like a John Woo movie when they play that.
Right.
You know, something like in Face Off.
Right.
Oh, if I'm understanding the spell correctly, the spiritual weapon gets an attack on its own.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So I'm going to have it attack robot number 1.
Okay. Oh, very good. Both of those will hit and do damage. Ka-dang, ka-dang.
And then, as my own standard action, that there seems to be potential allies around me and enemies, I'm going to give an aloud prayer to this pharasma. You know, aid my enemies and slay my foes, and I'm going to cast prayer.
Gotcha. Aid your allies, yes.
+2 or +1? Alright. +1, that's right. Luck bonus on attack rolls, weapon that saves and checks. Excellent.
Very good. There's a larger picture of the bots for you guys. Oh, so-
Hem's just having horrible flashbacks, and no me gusta. I'll end my turn with.
Okay, half orc is finally dead. Cyberslinger is dead. Serendalen is helping to batter these bots, but he is thinking, yeah, something bad is about to happen. So the half elf stops fighting and he puts his hand out to you and he says, "Quickly, we must move. Something bad is about to happen." So he's going to try to drag you with him. Do you resist him or what do you do?
We'll accept his aid.
Okay. All right, so he's going to move over here, and he is going to reposition you on the far side of him, on the other side of this pillar over here. And that's as far as he's going to be able to go this round. Nicodemus.
What, is this 6th round or 5? Still 5?
6.
Just curious. Okay, 6. Okay, I keep up with my rounds.
Mhm.
Nicodemus moves over to here. With a swift action, changes his Bane to robot. It takes
Nice.
it takes a shot at that one.
Number 1.
Yes, number 1.
Uh,
One shot. No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's also one underneath where Dante is.
Right
yeah.
there. Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it.
Yeah, see?
Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll take this one first because they get an added bonus of them being adjacent.
He's like,
and
too
only get
bad,
one-
dog boy.
I didn't see him. That's
Yeah, he just sees Bella floating with the robot below her reaching up like, mine.
9 and within 30 feet. 9 and 5. Just the first shot only. 32 for 27 plus.
Okay.
And his touch 2d10 13. So for 40 if it hits
Okay.
on number 1.
All right. Yep. So you blast a chunk out of it. It's still
Operational.
lurching forward. Yep. Though it is
Like
damaged.
Terminator.
Yeah. Yeah. These bots seem a bit more, a bit sturdier, a bit more sophisticated than the standard Skelelobots and random
Gotcha.
junker bots you guys have been running into.
And that'd be the intern for me.
Bella, what do you do? So there is a one of these bots right beneath you guys, and he's trying to reach up and grab you.
Mm. I'm
Wait.
gonna wait. I'm gonna delay behind Dante.
Okay. Dante, what do you do?
Spider dog climbs up the wall away from the robot dog. So yeah, he just moves up to the ceiling.
Okay.
And is there like a pipe or something he could get Bella near so she could grab it?
Oh yeah, I mean they're like edges of paneling, and there are monitors all along the walls here.
Dante will press Bella up against one of those and say, "Grab on."
Okay. So Bella, you can make a climb check if you want to grab onto something there at the top of the wall.
Okay. 30.
Oh, very good.
Wow.
Okay, so
That's
you
rare.
Yep, so you just grab right in, your cybernetic hand just digs right into the metal, giving you a good solid handhold.
Can I still attempt to make a shot?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to, I'm not as worried about the one directly below us, because it can't reach us, as far as I know. So I'm going to attempt to get the one right beside Sir and Galen.
Number 1.
Yes, number 1. I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably not within 30 feet since I'm 20 feet up. So, no point blank shot. I do have psionic focus. This one. 23 to hit.
Has this one touch as well, or is it standard AC? It says standard.
Well, actually, I'm invisible, so it would be touch.
Okay. Is it touch or flat-footed? Normally it would be like flat-footed.
Oh, flat-footed. Sorry.
Okay.
That was my bad.
There's a difference.
I get my brain mixed
Like
up.
it's all the same.
It's just numbers, man.
Why you gotta be the rule police?
This is my only Pathfinder game. That's my excuse.
It's okay. But you are going to hit anyway. Just one shot. All right, so you did 20 points.
Yep.
Okay, so it's you can hear it ricochet off the armor, so you do the damage, but it's not. It doesn't penetrate as deeply as you wanted it to.
All right. And that ends my turn.
Bless you. Bella, all right, so you are, you had to use your move action to grab a handhold up here, but you can still do something else if you want to. You were holding your scythe in your other hand.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is... I guess I'm just gonna drop down, which seems pointless from everything we just did. I don't know what else to do. Just gonna hang out here.
Dante doesn't approve. I think it's hilarious.
Dante can't see me, and I can't see his reaction, so...
Actually, Dante got back visible because he shot.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so he is visible now. Yes, so it was Dante and not a figment of her imagination that was carrying her aloft.
Do I get, so me grabbing that would have been like me having being able to hit.
That would be your move action. So, I mean, you can let go as a free action. You're going to need to make an acrobatics check to see how you land, though, if you're just going to drop straight to the ground.
You can try and see what happens. I'll just drop.
Yep. 19? Okay, that's good. So you reduce the first 10, so you're only going to take 3 points of non-lethal damage. So just it's insignificant.
Those cybernetic legs.
Yeah, your armor will absorb that anyway with your DR.
Oh, good.
Okay, so you land on your feet. You can make an attack.
Okay, I'm gonna swing at the robot underneath Dante. For 20. If it missed, I'm gonna do my reroll.
It hit.
Oh, okay. 16 piercing and 5 slashing.
Okay, very good. You can tell its armor is very tough. Like you're not cutting it as deep as you wanted to. Okay, but that's okay because this is the round that they all start shaking, and then one by one they explode in a shower of sparks and smoke and fire.
I'll save you, Bella.
Okay, so everyone that is adjacent to a bot can make a reflex save for half damage. Okay. Okay, so Denvaya
Floating too.
avoided a little bit. Yeah, they all explode. Oh, what'd you say? 22? Did you ask a question? I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
No.
Okay.
It's 16 for Bella.
That's good. Okay, so 7 points of damage for Bella from that explosion.
Is that minus my 4?
And then minus your 4.
Okay.
So it would be 3. Okay. Sir. And Dalen's armor is going to absorb most of his anyway, and plus the reflex save will negate the rest. And Hemp, you're just out of the radius of the explosion, so you don't have to worry about it there.
So,
Are we out of initiative?
Technically the
Still
2 dogs are still there, but actually
Okay.
they are going to
Retreat.
withdraw on this round. Just mainly to give us a little bit of time here at the end of the session. In which case we will consider this the end of initiative.
Great. Pharasma has blessed us.
Has anyone seen Denvaya?
She came into the room.
Fire?
She comes walking from the other room.
Which,
Oops,
Nicodemus
wrong music,
pulled
sorry.
the hypno gown. I was like, what? Somebody just
That got
appeared.
scary there for a minute.
Sorry, I was looking for something a little less ominous. Yes.
He heals Bella for 11. First one.
Yes, she comes out and takes her helmet off, and she says, "Yes, I am Denvaya. Did someone call me?"
They need healing, Baya.
What is Dante saying?
He was stuttering.
Okay.
So he was going,
He seems to notice for the first time the new person, and immediately runs and cowers behind Bella.
Nicodemus walks up, kneels, and says, I heard you praising Pharasma.
I too praise Pharasma.
It's an honor to meet a fellow devotee. Ahmed's
I am
friend.
Nicodemus.
You may call me... Well, I am Whippoorwillow, Rosalina, Cypress, Myrtle, Hemp, Silver Thread. You may call me Hemp.
That is quite a mouthful.
I carry the name of my foremother.
I saw the spiritual weapon you placed. Are you able to heal?
Yes.
Could you
It's
help out
healing.
Could you help out a companion, one with the red hair? She's a little different. But you would like her.
So Denvaya
Really?
holds her holy symbol up, and she does a channel while you guys are talking there. So 15 points for everyone. Go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's it. He's walking. He's gonna go to the gunslinger. He wants to get there.
You're like, I want his pockets.
Miss
There's no
with
one
the
come
red
in.
hair?
That would be me.
Are you still wounded? Do you still need some aid?
Oh, very much so.
I'm gonna hold up my silver symbol of Pharasma, and I'll go ahead and cast for critical wounds.
Okay. Then Vaya reaches down and turns the chainsaw off while you guys are doing that.
Hang on.
Oh, very good. 20 points. No, that doesn't seem right. It's yeah, something's wrong. Numbers are wrong. 1 plus 5 plus, so it should be 12 points. Yeah. 12 plus her level plus 8 from her level, so 20. Yeah, 20. Okay. It was right.
Oh, okay, because I'm gonna start getting my numbers mixed up here.
Sorry,
Alright, I'm
that was
halfway
me.
there.
Now the plus 20 threw me off. I don't know why it says plus 20. It should just be equals 20, but that was me complicating it. Yeah, so 20 points for everybody, in case you missed that.
So as you approach to cast the spell, this big old werewolf fella is hiding behind this much smaller than him redheaded lady.
I think she'll be cool. Dante, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
If you say so.
And Sir Andalen steps forward and he says, Did I hear you invoke the name of this Pharasma as well?
Indeed.
Hmm.
Hopefully, she knew about seeing her in this favorable light. Lady of the Graves, there's no ill will to anyone.
Ah, this is most intriguing. And he turns to Nicodemus, wherever he is. I guess he wandered off now. Yeah.
He's on the other side of the room. Yep. Just give me a second.
Yeah, just picking up all this extra.
Actually, he just grabs the Cyberknight and just drags him back.
He says, Nicodemus, what are the odds on encountering another DB that claims the same deity as yourself? Indeed, this is a vision. This is a calling. This is a sign that you are on your way to becoming a true cyber knight. And he claps you about the shoulders.
It just means we're from the same plane. That's what it means.
It's a vision, he says.
Listen to him, Nicodemus. Just listen. He's helping you along your way.
This is reality.
Bella's just enjoying every moment of it because she thinks it's funny that now there's 3 religious people in the group.
Oh.
Well, 4.
While we're standing here, Dante retrieves his thieves' tools. They're right near us.
Very good.
We're brought here for the upcoming war.
Lady Denvaya, was it? A cactus person was actually leading me to meet with you.
Ah, indeed.
He said you might be able to help me out. About how and why I'm here.
How and why you're here? Well, in observing what just transpired, I would see it seems that the hand of your god is in play, or your goddess, rather, is in play and has brought you here from beyond the rifts for a purpose which may only now be revealing itself. She says cryptically.
I'm not quite sure I understand.
Ah, and that is the way of our gods, is it not? For it is for them to know, but we are the ones who must experience it and make it happen. Continue on your path, and no doubt all will be revealed in its time. Were you harmed? From which plane have you Come, what is your plane of origin?
Lorian, I think it's pronounced.
Ah, Galarian. And she motions towards the returning Nicodemus. I have heard this name before from from our friend. And Nicodemus walks up.
Yes. Pharasma brought it for the soldiers as we travel. Her will is most powerful indeed.
And Dinvaya nods. She says, yes, but even a god's weapon must be tempered with compassion. And she nods towards Hemp. Perhaps both of your paths are intertwined, whether you understand that or not. But it is always to remain to us to question the ways of the gods. But my armor was damaged in the conflict. I'd best retreat to the Clockwork Chapel. And in mechanical terms, now that you have a fourth player, we will have to retire your second NPC. So she gathers up the remains of one of the bots, and she says, should you need me, I will be in my chapel. Please return if there's anything I can do for you. I will study these mechanical beings and see what truths can be gleaned from it.
Dante shyly waves as she leaves.
Is there anything else Hemp wanted to say to her before she leaves?
I feel like there was, but I don't remember. So if I remember, I'll end up going to the Clockwork Temple.
Okay. All right, so she will withdraw for now, though she could give you guys another channel if you needed it or anything.
Oh, I still need a lot of healing.
Where are you? Okay, you're at 57.
Remember to exclude me.
I'm halfway there.
Okay.
Allow me.
Well, there's a 19 from Dimbaya, and then we'll let Hemp take over.
Was that 19 just for her or for everyone?
That was for everybody. That was a channel.
Okay. That'll put me up to max.
Excluding Nicodemus. I shall heal myself.
She asks you as she's leaving, she says, why would you want to be excluded from the healing light of Xenu?
Because Xenu cannot heal me. That is why. You have done so in the past. I appreciate you doing it now. Thank you.
Your way is very cloudy, Nicodemus, but stay true to it, and perhaps one day you too shall become clear. And she nods, and
It is always clear, for as it guides me well.
she walked away too fast for her to hear that.
Ella just looked at Dante and like,
Dante shrugs and is kind of leaning around you to sniff at Hemp as she's healing.
What?
Hemp,
The good.
so does she smell unusual for what I'm used to with DBs that I've encountered
You've
in
never,
the world?
Yeah, you've never encountered a gnome before, so yeah, I mean, it's very different for you.
Does she smell like a place I'm not familiar with? Because scents can stay on someone for days.
Sure, it's been longer than days, but yeah, I mean, she does have that extraplanar smell on her, if you will.
Okay.
Like a new car, you know?
Like the French? Like the French?
I was thinking some sort of weird ozone, but that works too. Yeah.
Maybe like hemp?
we're gonna keep her around. We really will. Was that last one Hemp that you had done a cure? Or
Yes, it was for you.
Yeah, 27.
How are you feeling?
Much, much, much better. I can deal with this. I can deal with this part, this amount.
And
I appreciate it.
Nicodemus walks and kneels to her. Praise to you. I will ask if you do heal the group to exclude me. Also, I trust I will tell you later, since you are of Pharasma. I will explain as much as I can to you.
Bella looks at Dante and like, really? We've been with him for so long, and he's gonna do this?
This brings up a question. I've spent a lot of time around Nicodemus. Does he smell human?
I am human. You've seen me eat food.
He smells like a strange type of human. I mean, it's different. He has a different smell for certain.
Okay. This is a question I've never thought to ask in character, but it's something that Dante would have noticed.
Right.
Oh, I can do more than just heal physical wounds. I'm also able to mend your armor if ever, something breaks or you need some sort of material restoration.
Well, that's good. You guys could use that.
I did get our armor damaged and broken condition in the battle. Let me search this gunslinger, see if he reveals something of this demon lord.
And I'm gonna go look for knickknacks.
What'd you say?
What'd you say? We lost you.
Do you speak of Hellion?
Yes. So the 29 is there. Go ahead.
I had a vision with him. I was bound in this horrible room and kept demanding that I kneel to him. Of course, devout to Pharasma, I could never betray her will. However, the mouth, there's a mouth of Hellion somewhere around here. A tall woman. She called herself Marion? She's some sort of warrior person, but be careful, I do believe she might be somewhere around here.
Is she a warrior of Hellion?
Yeah, she called herself the Mouth of...
Well, we'll just have to shut her up.
I think you guys have met her. I think she was with the entire group.
Voice.
Yeah.
Voice of Hellion, my bad.
Yep.
Voice of Hellion? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, so where do you want to start? So the door at the end of the hall closed again, okay? The others are open, though, so you can rummage through them as you like. Also, you have the various figures that you've slain. You can loot their bodies as you will.
Such a harsh word.
Just tell me where you want to start.
I'm going to check this gunslinger, see what he has. And
I'm going to take this chainsaw.
And you speak of me of looting. You want the chainsaw.
It's got my blood on it. It's mine.
I licked it. It's mine.
Okay, I'll see if I can...
take the chainsaw and search him also. He may have some news or some information on Hellion on him.
I'll see if I can cut and paste this for you.
Okay.
But I'm going to read it out.
Yeah, you don't got to read it out. Just put it you can put it in Discord now. Copy it and the values on it.
Because he's wearing NG Maverick armor. He's got 2 laser pistols, 2 Colt pistols, imp grenades, frag grenades, laser torch, light ion pistol, tear gas, backpack bandoliers, canteens, handcuffs, steel handcuffs, leather paring knife, straps, metal polish, mirror, sewing needle, silk rope, soft cloth, and cred stick with 2,948 credits on it.
948. Okay.
Yep. This is probably going to be way bigger than it needs to be. Oh, that's not bad. So that is everything on him.
Just so everybody knows, that'll give everybody 589 credits. And then
Can I pry a tooth out of this guy?
Sure, yeah, his face is all split open, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull one of his teeth out.
Okay, make a
Whatever's
survival
like big and
check.
pointing.
Make a survival check to remove it. Survival's part of hunting and all that kind of stuff. Okay, 9. So yeah, you get one out. It's not very clean though. You break a couple in the attempt, but
fine.
You eventually
it's
get
going
one
on
out.
The necklace
Yes.
with everything else.
Okay. And you get the chainsaw, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Let's take a look at this giant.
I look at Dante and say, I know you use conventional weaponry. Do you ever use pistols?
I have the revolver you gave me. I just don't use it often.
Excellent. Well, then I will keep these Colts if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh, and Hemp, as you walk past Dante, as he's no longer standing behind Bella as she walked off to get the chainsaw, he's just kind of watching you really nervously, one hand kind of rubbing at the scarf around his neck a little, and the other hand's got his rifle in it, but it's not pointing at anything, it's just kind of towards the ground. And he's kind of pressed right up against the wall, watching you nervously, even though you're less than half his size.
And healing everybody.
So you see the giant is a large mutant type. You would know them as a Etten, but it's a different type of giant here. Does she have knowledge local? If so, you can make a knowledge local check and see what she would identify about its type.
She does. Let me. Just so everyone knows, I went into healing and knowledge domain cleric. I do have access to knowledge stuff.
Learned it.
Awesome.
Okay, 21 is pretty good. So that's going to give you one question as well. So you recognize it as a giant subtype, but it's a type that you're not familiar with on this particular world. It's similar to an Etten, but you see that more as a mutation than as a feature of its particular race anyway. So you get one question, so you can ask about things like special attacks, special defenses, special senses or whatever, stuff like that. Well, actually, I'll give you some senses. So they can see invisible, and they also have dark vision and low light vision. Makes them pretty pesky. It's wearing a very large suit of just standard leather armor, and it's got a long grappling hook that it was using as a weapon. Though you do find 3 small tinctures, which are potions of some type, tucked in at its waistband.
Nice. 3 potions.
So what is your one question that you have to learn something else about it?
That's so hard. So I can avoid meta. Should I be aware of what its immunities and resistances are?
If you ask about it.
Yes, I will go ahead and do that.
Okay, so now you'll know that it's got damage resistance, which is not bypassed by anything, which makes it pretty tough. It's immune to cold and fire and poison. So it's a giant type, but one that you're definitely not familiar with. The Sir Dalen sees you studying it, and he walks up behind you and he says, yes, these mountain giants are common here in the wastelands of the Lone Star territory. I'm guessing on your plane of origin that you have something similar.
And though I've never seen this variety before.
The world becomes curiouser and curiouser. It's much like that book about Alice.
Down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
The oceans, can I go ahead and pick them up?
Sure.
Cool.
Since you're over there while everybody is grabbing chainsaws and looting gunslingers and such.
Looting.
Oh, sorry, redistributing.
Gathering weapons for the upcoming battle. You almost sound like this is like my other character. My other character in the other game would definitely be looting.
Well,
I had muted myself and didn't realize it, but when Sir Dalen started talking about a book, Dante's head started poking back around the door frame and then saw her and ducked back.
Let's see, Eclipse 6.
okay. So I see Dante is in the room from which Hemp emerged, and you can see that the eastern half of this room appears to be some sort of workshop with all manner of metalworking tools hanging from the walls over junk-strewn tablets. To the west, a sagging cot sits against a partially crumpled metal wall next to a 2-foot-tall metal cabinet. Dozens of empty tubes from which strange fluids drip lie in a heap atop the chest. What looks like a partially completed and crudely constructed mechanical orc marionette or machine slumps against a metal cage-like frame at the foot of the cot. And there's a bunch of stuff spread out across the table there, various tools and objects and even some weapons.
Does the room smell like, say, blood?
It does not smell like blood. It smells like oil and grease.
Okay, so it's some
Like
kind of
bacon?
mechanic.
Yes.
Like bacon or sausage?
Not that kind of oil.
Sausages! To distract himself, Dante will start going through the cabinet.
Okay.
Keep continually glancing over his shoulder.
It is locked.
Okay, I'll attempt to pick the lock.
Okay.
Yes.
You make a roll on that.
I need to, I remembered to add the +2 this time. Finally, a decent roll.
Decent roll, but it is such a good lock that you are not going to be able to pick it again. You jammed the lock. Pick breaks in the lock.
Maybe we should pour some water on it. Are you breaking locks again?
No? Deaf as he hides his lockpicks behind him.
Just break the lock.
Oh, okay. He pulls out his vibro knife and jams it, like, pushes it into the gap, but it's a cabinet, so there's probably a little gap I can jam it in and try and leverage it open.
Okay. You can make a break check to do that, or you can try to damage it directly. It's made out of the same stuff that the doors are made of. The fancy doors and walls are made out of, that shiny metal alloy. Okay, that's the stuff you got off of the half-orc. Except it's not a +1 chainsaw. It's just a chainsaw, regular masterwork chainsaw.
Okay. So
But it is made of adamantine.
Do any?
I was going off of the idea like it was a normal file cabinet that just had the little tab lock,
it's a normal safe. That's not easy.
It's a safe.
Yes, it's not easy to open.
In which case, if it was more of a safe, he would have pulled out the knife and started looking for gaps and realized none of them were good enough to fit the dagger in, and like shrugged.
Yeah. Okay, well that is all of the gear off of the main characters. Since it's after 11, this is our stopping time for the evening, but we can pick up here next time. You guys can continue to explore this room and see what you can do about getting the cabinet open and whatnot.
This one. And the chainsaw was adamantine, right?
Yes, adamantine. So Hemp, you can make 3 spellcraft or 3 perception checks to identify those potions, or knowledge arcana.
You're giving me choices.
Yeah,
Just
for
pick
whichever
the-
one you have.
Pick the one you got the better
So-
higher.
I don't know if you have spellcraft or not.
Perception, you said?
Yes, perception. What's her
I'll
knowledge
just go with.
arcana? Oh, you rolled a 1.
Oh, God.
Okay, so yeah, so you're not sure about the first one. The second one is a healing potion, and the third one you're not sure about either. So the second one is a potion of cure moderate wounds, and they're all 3 cure moderate wounds.
Okay, all 3.
Yeah. You guys would eventually figure it out, but in identifying it, you only successfully identified one of them.
Okay.
Taste.
So yeah, so cure moderate wounds.
Just so you all know, we may level up. Is that how much? We were pretty close.
That's true. That was a pretty hefty encounter, but you also had 2 NPCs, which is going to soak a little bit of the XP up too. So,
Just so you know.
but
So,
you may
so
level.
you may be prepared.
You may level. I guess that means I have to do the XP tonight then.
We got 2 weeks. Just like you know.
Yeah, I'll do it Friday before the game starts.
You know, here you go. Can we rest? We're like, can we rest?
Is that what you want to do if you level up? You want to try to rest?
Nah. Well, we would need to rest, wouldn't we? Hold on, let me print this and see what the thing is.
Well, to activate some abilities, you would need to, yeah. But otherwise, I mean, you can just level up. But okay, all right. Well, we'll pick up in 2 weeks and continue on and see how.
We're at, just so you know, we're at 73.9 and we level up at 75.
Okay, yeah. So you probably will level up.
Yeah.
So probably so. Okay, so keep an eye on the Discord tonight. Then we'll post those numbers for everybody.
Alright.
Did feel good, buddy.
All right. So thanks for joining us, Jennifer. We hope you enjoyed
Appreciate
it. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing for you.
Welcome, Jen. You're
Hello,
awesome.
thank you guys so much. Thank you for having to join everyone and wait to share some adventures with y'all.
It was
Well,
fun
thanks.
having you.
Yep.
All
In
right.
the meantime, you guys have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks.
You
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 too.
too.
Fun.
See you next.